and for the quail, it's down that left corner. And I don't want to spook them and make them not do what they're doing, but they seem to really like it. There's one nestled up under it, and then they've been pecking at it as well. So it's Spanish moss. So it seems like maybe there were some bugs in it, or the the tips of it is new vegetation. Oh, there's one picking at it again, kind of getting up under it. So it seems like they like to snuggle up under it. Probably gives them some kind of sense of security, which in a cage where all four directions are open, I've been thinking about changing that because they in the wild they would hang around. That's funny. I don't want to scare them, but I want to get closer for you guys. So see if I can go real slow. There we go. They're distracted with it. He's all up under it. That's the one who may be deaf. He's always not getting frightened about stuff. So anyway, um, yeah. So I think they might be eating some of the fresh growth off the moss because it's a plant. It grows, and there may be some value, some mineral value, which would be interesting because it grows on trees and not in the soil. So what the heck is it even made of? No. But yeah, they seem to really like it. A few of them. The other ones are back there sleeping, so they'll probably discover it later. But man, this one, he's getting all up in it. So I've got a whole pile that I pulled off of the tree, and I'm gonna put some more in there because they seem to really enjoy it. And it's just funny, you never know what your animals are gonna benefit from until you try. And so I could have stuck that in there, and they would have just ignored it, and that would have been just fine. But I threw it in there, see what would happen. And this goes back to a philosophy that I've experienced recently when you're making decisions. So the first question I ask when I have a decision to make is how easy or how quickly can I undo this, or how cheap can I undo this? And a lot of times it's really easy to undo something, so just do it. And that's how you make discoveries like this. Like I've never heard of anyone saying, "Hey, quail uh, they like playing around." That's so cute. They like playing around with Spanish moss. Nobody's ever said that. And but I tried it, and here you go. So um, that's some fun stuff, and they're pecking in. I'm sure there's some bugs in there that they like. Um, and another thing I'll throw in as a bonus tip. Over here, you see that black thing on the ground? That's a banana peel. I've been throwing my banana peels. There's another one actually underneath that Spanish moss. But I've been throwing banana peels in there because I wanted it to attract fruit flies for the quail to chase down and eat. And I've been seeing flies buzzing around their cage. And anytime they go in there, they get chased down and eaten. And of course, if a fruit fly is actually successful laying eggs in there, then they can eat the grubs out of that banana. But they're also eating the inside fleshy part of the banana peel, and they get some kind of value out of it. These animals have instincts that we don't understand, and they know what they can eat and what they can't. And so, I mean, unless you're just putting like arsenic or something in there, most natural things are not going to be harmful to the quail. And so, uh, here's an example. Like they they are wild animals, and they have to survive in the wild. And they're I don't think they're learning a whole lot from their mothers as far as identifying different species of plants to eat. So, as far as I can tell, they just have some kind of sense. And if I lose a bird or two because I put something bad in there, well, I don't have to do that again, and I can tell other people, hey, make sure you don't do that. And so far, as I've researched these birds and tried to understand them, they I haven't come across anything that's detrimental that would have surprised me, you know. And so pretty fun little birds, very quiet. And earlier today, I found a hawk sitting on top of the cage, and they had all run back here into their yellow box, and some of them got behind the box. So, but what was interesting is they froze. They totally froze even after I chased the hawk off. They stayed frozen. I could have reached in there and grabbed them, but that's just their defense mechanism, and they've retained that from wild birds because predators love movement, and so if you can stay still and hidden, you're good. And the natural coloration, see this bird that came by the water feeder, that's a more natural coloration. It's amazing camouflage, in dried brush. And so that's what they do, is they stay. That's what happens when there's a hospital nearby down the road. You get ambulances going by all the time. But anyway, I'm trying to trust these animals to do what they were made to do and to utilize their own intuition and instincts, because they're not dumb. They're just what they are, and I'm trying to bring out the full potential out of these birds, and that's what gets me excited. Is oh yeah, he got a chunk of that brown one back there. Got a chunk of that Spanish moss and just ate it. That is interesting. Maybe they need some fiber. But anyway, it seems like they're not satisfied with just chicken feed, or quail feed. I mean, because there is plenty of quail feed in there. I dumped some in, but they want other stuff to be supplemented in, and they're obviously enjoying it. And these other birds are gonna wake up soon and probably go enjoy it as well. So I think that's all I've got for right now. But I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you learned something. I'm certainly learning things all the time. So I'm pretty much just going to go live whenever I see something that's interesting and I'm learning. I'm going to share it with you guys. So Spanish moss and banana peels, apparently. Chuck them in with your quail, and they're gonna like that and appreciate it. So until next time, have a great day, guys.